This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by TidalHealth Home Care.
Securing health care for those who need it most can sometimes seem like a difficult task. Here's a question though. What is the difference between home health care and skilled care?
Providing services enhancing and empowering lives is something that TidalHealth takes great pride in, and that's part of why Peninsula Home Care now proudly takes their name and branding. With us to explain more is TidalHealth Home Care Beverly White. She's the Vice President of Business Operations, along with Christopher Hall, who is the Vice President of Strategy and Business Development. Thank you guys so much.
Welcome.
For joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So explain how the rebranding of Peninsula Home Care to Peninsula TidalHealth, it helps the community, it helps the system. How so?
So if you think about it, back 4 years ago, Nanticoke was looking for a partner and reached out, and we applied, and now we have formed TidalHealth. So it's only 4 years old.
Right.
So since then, many other providers have come along in that within the health system, and they want to be part of something bigger and something better. We've always actually had home care. It was part of Peninsula Regional Medical Center at the time since 1985. And then in about 2004, we're not the experts in the home care industry, so we sought a partner ourselves. And we partnered with an outside company, and they took over the management of it. And it was Peninsula Home Care and run that way. It was still a joint venture partnership. But since now we have this new health system, and it's across 8 different counties across the shore, why not take on the name? So now it's TidalHealth Home Care, and it's kind of like the halo effect, if you will. So they take on all the brand elements of what TidalHealth is, and that, we're family, friends, and neighbors caring for family, friends, and neighbors. So they get the benefit of that 8-county spread in the name now and the services they offer.
Now for TidalHealth, as you say, being linked with Peninsula Home Care, what are the advantages for TidalHealth?
So the beauty is, as I mentioned, we've had it since 1985, so it's been part of the family. But now with the name recognition, you build off that brand equity. Even though we're only 4 years old, we're starting to build the brand equity. You drive up and down 113, you see signs everywhere and across those 8 counties. So now when you see TidalHealth Home Care, you're like, they are part of something bigger. Right. And also internally, it helps with our family and our team members to recognize that Peninsula Home Care isn't something separate. It really is part of TidalHealth.
So how are you going to communicate to everybody that you know it's the same team? New brand, same team. How are you going to tell them that?
So exactly, they are the same team members. So when you choose home care, whether you're in the hospital or you're in one of your doctor's offices with TidalHealth, it is the same nurses and therapists that have always been coming to your home. So it's the same quality of care that you've always been receiving. We have always prioritized, just as TidalHealth has for the last century, community as a top priority. We've been partnering with other agencies like the MAC Center and the Shorebirds and even senior centers to provide education to our community on the front end of patients' care, not just when they're sick, but on a wellness level. Being a part of the health system has given us this different vantage point. It now allows us to reach so many other members of our community on a much larger scale. We can work with other members of the health system, with Cat Rogers Group, to give us an opportunity to connect with different resources and in different avenues that we didn't have an opportunity before. So now we can actually have a greater outreach to share the differences of our programs and hopefully educate on a larger scale to let them know the quality of what our nurses and therapists can do for them to help them stay well, so that if they need services when they are sick, they know who's available to them, not just for home care, but as part of the health system as a whole.
Wonderful. And so is there anything else that you might want to tell everyone about TidalHealth Home Care?
I would definitely say that we are in the same locations that we always have been, and you can access us from the same places. If you call the numbers that you always have, we are also connected to all of our TidalHealth medical partners and our specialists at all of our offices. And if you ask any of your providers for home care, they know how to get a hold of us. We are connected by information, which is also a great value. And also at the hospital, we have a liaison that is designated to work for both of our key hospitals hospitals at Nanticoke and at Peninsula Regional that can come and see you while you're there. They can call your family members, answer any questions that you might have, so that way you'll be educated and know what resources you have. We are at different events at the MAC Center. We go out to the local senior centers every month. So if you have a question, feel free to reach out. We're happy to help, and that's where you can engage us at the same place as you always have.
Not that much has changed, but a lot has changed.
But a lot has. It's just, it gives us a better opportunity to reach more of our community members, because that is a priority.
And that's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Chris and Beverly, thank you both for being here this afternoon.
Thank you so much.